It's 2019 and I'm on the road. In the last episode we left Cunnamulla and drove to Ullo. We had hoped to travel on to Thargomindah. As with the last time we attempted that destination, the road was closed. And so the decision was made to go north towards Quilpie. We pick up the action. Good morning, it's the 6th of May 2019 and we're leaving our spot here on the corner of the Toompine Road and the Windorah Road. Windorah goes straight on. It's an opal mine, I believe. Last night I had half a dozen triples, I think they were triples, come around this corner within about half an hour to each other overall. So whether they're all doing a job for the one company or not, I don't know, but that was where we were. It was a good night. It's nice and quiet. Managed to get some signal happening. Took a while, but I got my social media stuff up, so that was all good. So today we head towards Quilpie, and with things being the way they are with me, they'll probably open the Thargomindah road today, having made the decision to give it a miss yesterday. Anyway, that was yesterday. Today is ahead of us, and it's 9:39 in the morning. Because I'm not in a rush to get going in the mornings. Okay. This is the country around where we camped last night. Just a couple of kilometres up the road. We're up in the highland at the moment, up in the hill. Seems as though the edges are pretty smooth or pretty tight, dry anyway, especially up this end. A bit of traffic this morning. Not using lights, but geez, they blend into the bloody background. They wanting to talk? Want to talk? No, good. Oh dear. Too courteous. More traffic. There's lots of these cattle grids. The road runs across station country. The grids are an important part of the system. G'day and welcome to the Quilpie Shire, home of the Boulder Opal and gateway to the Channel Country. Whoa, it's been washed away a bit through there too. Okay, to the left is to Thargomindah and to the right is to Quilpie. It's 83 down to Thargomindah, it's 113 to Quilpie. I wonder what the road to Thargomindah is like. Quilpie to Thargomindah Road, sealed, so known as the Toompine Road. Says it's open. Okay, let's do it. This doesn't seem to have greened up as much as I would have thought it had done if it was really wet. There's I assume that it's had rain here, but they wouldn't have had a hell of a lot by the look of that, I'd say. So maybe it was further south. So now we're back out of Quilpie Shire and back into the Baloo Shire. And it continues unsealed. Okay, this is supposed to be a sealed road. And looking ahead, it looks as though it goes from a wide dirt road to a narrower dirt road. Now, it's probably only a short distance, I don't know, but that's something I can't tell. So, sometimes discretion is the better part of valour. Let's go back and just check out what the sign said back here. Well, the bulletin said it was a sealed road, and it's not a sealed road. You're down there and it becomes a gravel road. It's probably fine, but it's against what I decided to do. What's this running down the road? Sheep or something? Big sheep, it's a dog. No, it's not, it's a cow. Bully or something. There's its mum. Alright, see all sorts of things on the road. Saw a kangaroo and I guess it was a joey, smaller kangaroo anyway behind it. Not long before that. Okay, we're coming back to the turn-off. So the bitumen runs out 23 kilometres down the road, which meant there was another 60 to go to Thargomindah. So that was a 46 kilometre Waste of fuel, I suppose you could say in some ways, but there you go. You don't try, you don't know, do you? Well, Toompine's not too far up the road apparently, so we'll head up there and then we'll stop and have something to eat, I think. A lot of signs on the gate saying caution black cattle, probably to the truckies, because at night time of course black is a bit hard to see against the black road and in the dark, even with the spotlights that light the place up like nobody's business. There's some amazing lights on those trucks, that's for sure. Little rooster, that's the way, you go that way. Well, it's 80 to Quilpie. We're approaching Toompine. Well, it's 8 minutes past 1 as we leave the Toompine pub. The current publican's been there for about 15 months. He's 52 years of age. He reckons when he turns 60, he'll get out. He's his old man's got all this money. He said he's rich, he won't go on holidays, just keeps going. He says he's miserable as sin. He said, and basically he said, money means nothing. It's all about quality of life and doing what you want to do and that sort of thing, which is true. seem to recall that we visited the Toompine pub last time. There was someone mustering, can't remember whether it was sheep and there was a camel or a donkey or something. I can recall something like that. The place looked a little different to what it does at the moment. There's been some changes happened. They've opened up inside more. I seem to recall a Scottish lass and a French lass or someone else, a couple of other girls anyway, and I think they were lesbians because they seemed to be rather interested in each other more than anything else that was going on. I'm pretty certain that was the pub. We will go back to the pictures and we will find out what we can find. So I did the right thing and bought myself a bottle of ginger beer, so I spent $4 on the place, used their loos, and went out the caravan, had some lunch, and now we're on our way again. Also, it appears as though today is Labor Day in Queensland and New South Wales, so it's a public holiday. And as I predicted last night, it appears as though the Thargomindah road is now open. Ah well, there you go. Down the other side of the Toompine pub, this road wasn't bad. It's been part of an upgrade to upgrade the road from dirt to bitumen, but gee whiz, this piece along here, it needs an upgrade as well. It's really rough in places. It's this bit of road's been resurfaced. It's wider. It's a bit smoother. Seems to me as though they just, I don't know, they don't redo it completely. They just spread the seal, I think. I don't know. We're about to cross the river here, I believe. Well, there's water in it. It's a bit on four legs. Took me by surprise for a minute. There's some length in the grass here now. Looking good. Plenty of water, so they must have had more rain here than what they had a little bit further back. Maybe, maybe not. A couple of caravans went past me. I was having a chat with them for a little while. They've got a little bit ahead of me now, but snippets of their conversation drop in and then drop out, so just listening to their conversation, it appears as though they've got that whoop whoop sort of alarm thing when they went through one of the gateways down here, so we'll turn the camera on and see what happens as we go through. I've only ever heard it those couple of times way back. I don't know what the idea of them is. I guess we're sort of into the Mitchell Grass Plateau type things at the moment. The pink and grey's gone off the road. Yeah. Sets up an alarm thing as you go through. There's one on either end of that little box there. Interesting. Heading down in towards Quilpie. T-junction's up ahead. Just went past the turn off to the Baldy Top lookout. Had a look at that with Leslie back in 2010. Charleville, Eromanga, Windorah, all opened. Windorah's 244, so we will top up the fuel before we go anywhere. The thing is whether we go to the lake here at Quilpie and camp up at the lake for a couple of days. Yeah, that's right, Amy Johnson's landing site, turn left. I was just thinking, I seem to recall something about someone crashing or landing or something here. And Amy Johnson, of course, when she flew through, landed here. That looks a bit new. New buildings around the place. Have you guys gone into the lake site yet?
Sorry, we haven't.
Right, no, I'm the guy you passed out, back out on the road out there. I was just wondering whether or not you'd gone in and what the road in was like.
It's in there now, actually. It's got Quilpie to Ada Vale closed. those chaps back there? No, we didn't. North of the town on the Windorah road. To the lake, but they got it closed. Well, look at it. Yeah,
Okay, so fuel up and keep going. We'll have a look around it. We'll have a look around here first. Cafe and fuel stopped.
I think the petrol place is one of these little side streets on the left now. That looks like a trucking depot.
Okay, we'll do the lap of the town. See what's happened in the place since the last time. It's a public holiday, so the whole place is shut at the moment. Well, most of it's shut. TAB's open. Post office over there. That's right, we stayed in there in that pub from memory, I think. Or did we? Stayed at Charleville. Police station, Quilpie butchery over there. Queensland Opal Miners Association, that hall. Here's Foodland, Foodworks. College, Quilpie State College.
Yeah, Mike, if you left, because I think I may have left my gloves.
And in there is the showgrounds and the park, and it's from in there that we relocated a frog to Lane Cove Caravan Park in Sydney. On the Quilpie stuff, refueled. We're heading on now towards Windorah. Right, we've left Quilpie. We're heading now towards Windorah. Apparently the road out to the lake where the free camping is closed. And I suspect that the road into the camp itself would have been pretty mushy and pretty well closed as well. So makes sense just to keep heading out this way. It's 3 o'clock, so we might start looking for somewhere to pull up. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.